Meet me outside, meet me outside. Bitcoin, crypto, don't go for a ride. If you're gonna get your surfboard, get it tied. Wall Street beat, sick dough, crypto. Please don't flip though. I'm not always right though. I'm not a financial advisor, but just the gentleman wearing a visor. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's just so simple, I'ma solve this puzzle. And if you didn't know that you're feeling puzzled, it's TA, baby. Come on right over. Got one job, I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 more just for me. I'm buying crypto, I'm buying crypto. I'm dollar cost averaging, don't you know? You buy the dip, you have a sip, take a rip. Call me captain of this shit. I don't give a fuck, my name is Skip. XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. Take that shit right down to the cilium. I'ma put my fist through this shit. We're going to the moon and we're going soon. Alright, the name is Wall Street.
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? You hit the like, you hit the subscribe, you hit that bell. All notification right up here on the right hand side. So this way when we do go live, you get this information immediately. Excuse me 1 second. All right, so how's everybody doing this evening? Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto here for you. Talking about the crypto news, and let's get right into it immediately. A lot of you may notice that. Flow token pumps 45%. Well, right now it's about 60%. As Meta uses it to enable Instagram NFTs. Yes, that is what I said on Thursday yesterday. Instagram's parent company, Meta, announced that users of that social media site are now able to post NFTs on that platform. So, using the Flow blockchain, this is pretty cool. I thought you might want to just check out this article here. Flow blockchain was developed by the NFT pioneers at Dapper Labs, who created successful NFT projects such as CryptoKitties, NBA Top Shop. As we know, I talk about NBA Top Shop all the time. NFL All Day, which I'm going to be checking out right now, and UFC Strike. So pretty excited about what's coming into the 23. Just going to have to keep up with it. But here I am. You hit the like, subscribe. We'll go over it for you. So when it happens, pay attention to what's going on. The Meta is now chosen Flow with Instagram, so that's pretty exciting. And speaking of Instagram, Wall, st.pete. Check us out. You hit that follow on Instagram because I cannot do a video every 10 seconds. It's almost impossible. But I can do a bunch of technical analysis here. Who's in the super chat? Let's see. We got Hugh. We got Dr. Rainey. We got Phil. We have Aaron Selner in the house. Hit the like, subscribe. Nice to see all of you in the house. And if you pay attention from this chart, as we're going to get right to it. Wow, 60% if you pay attention, definitely to mention at the August 4th date. Holy shiznit. Whew! That's why we're in this space, and we're here to make money, right? We're here to get some crypto gains, if not perhaps money, but at least some crypto gains. High volatile asset as this one may be. When you get some big news like this, and this is why it's important to be in the crypto space and constantly follow and check these things out. Wow, there's something going on here. Now, Fibonacci sequence we like to do on the flow, big deal. But one thing I want to talk about right now is the daily closing candle. We're getting a new candle right now, 801. Pretty interested. Are we getting a red rejection candle at this price that we've been continuously seeing resistance / support? Cup and handle here telling you that was coming. Well, right now, currently, if you see, we're only 1 minute and 40 seconds into this new candle, and I do believe this new candle, we can't even see it yet. So let's see. Oh, there it is. So currently right now, getting a green candle. I'm hoping that the pump continues. If we can close above this price, which I thought would be the price to get above, and it's slightly 1738. So here we are right now. Would be exciting, and why I came live. I'd like to talk about it. Want to see if we're going to get this pump to the upside. Ethereum is something to pay attention to, because if I was paying attention to Bitcoin, well, Bitcoin's not really impressing me. What could happen here is exactly what happened last time. Got a minute candle, and then all of a sudden came down and hit this, which is the 21.6, 21.5. I do believe that's still a possibility to happen and hit and fall. So please pay attention, definitely, to mention on that. I love you. And so what we'll have to do here is pay attention back and forth from Bitcoin to Ethereum. The rest of the market, so it's looking pretty healthy right now. If you look at the total crypto market cap, currently right now, total crypto market cap is 1.1, holding that pretty strong. I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty exciting, 1.10, excuse me. And right now, Bitcoin is fighting to see if we can get this green or red candle at the exact 8 o'clock Eastern candle, closing for the daily. So we got a new candle right now, as you can see. And hey, this candle right now could probably come all the way down. And what's going to happen? Well, this is what I expect. There's a chance if we're not going to break right through, because I'm wondering what's happening. I do see some volume building up, and here we come. Here we go. So what if we don't do is we're in this range currently right here, and I do believe that we're going to stay in this range if we do not break out. Like I said, repeat one more time. This is something to talk about, something to pay attention to. The 8 o'clock new daily candle. Indicators out on the daily. Not looking too strong. It's really not. We're not getting enough volume, but this is a new stick of candles coming in. As you can see on the RSI level, I am not, and I repeat, I'm not bullish at this current time. What is happening? What's in the next 2 days, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, yeah, it is Sunday. So you might want to put that into consideration. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and we hope we're going soon. But the last few times when I've seen it this current time on the daily, what has happened? The last few times I have hit this RSI level, we've really just come down. So I'm expecting a little bit of a fall in the next few days if we're not going to immediately break out. This is what may happen. Otherwise, we're going to have to look at something sooner, the 4-hourly, and switch, like I said. But currently, I will look to fall into this range right now. Like I said, we've been trading up and down in this range perfectly. And if you see right there, and I'm going to get rid of some of this mess because it's a little much. This is Bitcoin, if anyone's wondering. 24.3 has been a problem, but if you pay attention to the 23.9 or perhaps just the 24,000, this is the range we're stuck in on Bitcoin. So right now, this could be the new pattern, the new range that the whales want to make their money in. Remember the whales with derivatives. They're trading on derivatives. This is where they're going to go in and out of trades. Of course, it won't be exactly up and down off these levels, as you'll probably create new higher lows as we're doing now. So if I expect the big fall here, this is where we get rid of the sideways boring action, and this is how we're being the weatherman, and I hate it. But this can happen to anyone, so pay attention. That's just getting red now. So like I said, if we don't get this breakout, I believe we're going to come right down to here. Now, if this is a double bottom M pattern forming, we have yet to see that. This would be a daily double bottom end pattern. If we break a candle below and start finishing below the 22.6, we're most likely going to come back somewhere into here before we get that bounce and stay into this symmetrical pattern. This is an ascending triangle, what do they call it? Ascending channel, excuse me. I'm fumbling over my words. Here we are. That second cup of coffee is kicking in. Whew. I had a cup of coffee about a half hour ago. So let's pay attention to that. Something to look at here. This pattern is very possible. And if you look here, if we're not breaking out, we don't hold this volume. This is something that you will see creating new higher lows. Let me see if I can get the price, the color to yellow, excuse me. And right here, new higher low, new higher low, new higher low, obviously new higher low. And then once again, if this is not breaking out, like I said, 21.6, 21.5, that will be your new higher low. This would be your short position coming into Sunday. So don't be shocked if this is what's going to happen. A lot of people are probably going to be upset and go, whoa, what happened? I talked all this shit on my channel that we were going to go up and now we're not. Best believe every single time I've seen Bitcoin have a big parabolic move to the upside, we had a Tigger bounce. And I always said it on my channel, right? Making a little joke from Winnie the Pooh. We had this fall come down, and it did. And as it did, it manipulated everyone out of the market. They got out of their positions. And then that's when the whales bought this low dip because they knew it was coming. They stayed in this symmetrical triangle pattern because this is what it's easy to trade in. Buy the dip every time at the yellow. If you pay attention, this is what the whales are doing. It's not really difficult. It's not. I know this sounds silly or funky, but yellow, they bought, right? And if you want to just do something funny, because I can, orange, no, I don't want to do that. There you go. So yellow every time they bought, and orange every time they sold. And right now, if you're trading on leverage, those are some pretty big moves. So coming up right about here, you see about the 25.5. 26,000. That's probably most likely where we're going to see the next price, see the next range come from. It's been doing this dramatically. Just waiting for a huge breakout to the upside. We'll do that. Hit the 29,000, and that's when we're going to really find out, are we in this? Is this really a bullish cycle? Yeah. How long is it going to last? It could be one of the biggest dead cat bounces you've ever seen in a long time. Pay attention, definitely, to mention on that. That's not out of the possibility. That can always happen. That would hurt big time. And it wouldn't surprise me if something similar like this comes along. So I'm Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. I just wanted to come live to you really quick with the scenario. This is Bitcoin. This is the long-term effect. I'll be taking positions. I'll be dollar cost averaging as I did, not anymore now, but taking profits as we get to this level here. Any altcoin, I do believe. Now, if we start going sideways, after we hit this price and we develop support here, and we do something like this, then we'll be talking something different. But if we hit here and then dramatically get that fall coming to the downside, we're going to be getting out pretty quickly. We're going to have some sell stops, orders to get ourselves out and cover our ass. And if you're going to bed tonight and you don't feel comfortable about what I was just saying, put a little couple sell orders in. We had one person, gentleman, that was a big wolf of ours. Great question. He said, would Matic Polygon be safe at 80 cents? No, I don't think so. We're going to fall. There's a chance we could fall down. If you pay attention, the next green candle, we're hitting resistance on the daily. And if I look at the 4-hourly on Bitcoin, well, it's just telling me something right here. As long as this is support, I get it. But if I really tell you right here what is happening, well, all these candles from August 1st of this, so we got 5 days of candles. 5 days of candles telling me that this is a problem. What's a problem? Well, I have 23.3 has now become an issue. And if you see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 candles on the 4-hourlies that are really giving me a hard time hitting resistance. Once I break through, we're going to get back to this 24,000. It's going to really happen quick. We're going to finish a candle above that 24,000. You know it's game time. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. But like I said, even on this big chart here, as I have this looks like a humongous W. And if you pay attention to it, there's a lot of volatility involved. No pun intended. But if you pay attention to this, they're buying the yellow circles, the whales. And if they're trading on leverage, they're making a lot of money off you. These are big gains. And if you were to keep doing this, and you were to keep doing this until this pattern broke out, well, eventually it's going to break out most likely in your favor. Because what happens is if you buy the dip and you're getting stuck and you're only dollar cost averaging out, when this thing goes all the way up to the top, you're going to be stuck going, well, now I don't want to get out at 29,000. I've made so much money. You're an idiot. Get out. And this is what happens. The FOMO is real. And then perhaps people keep their position instead of getting out. And now everyone's FOMOing in. Short squeeze hits. All the people shorting here get liquidated because the price continues to go up. And then before you effing know it, we're talking about 40,000 Bitcoin. And we don't know what the hell's happening at that point in time. So this is something that may happen. You got to pay attention because it's really crazy and scary. Is it a good thing? Well, if you're long and you're bullish on Bitcoin, it's a freaking excellent thing. But if you pay attention on this token and what's been happening in a huge long time term, we've been in this humongous falling wedge. You know what I talk about when I talk about falling wedges. This stuff is serious. So if Bitcoin's doing something similar to that humongous symmetrical triangle pattern over some long periods of time, I expect that opposite effect to finally break through. It's no longer going to be these minute, little, small actions. So pay attention to what we talk about. If anything, I feel that is very important. We'll get excited. And yes, the boys are back in town. Replace the boys with the bulls. And you already know what we're talking about. The bulls are back in town, babies. I don't know how long. Let's be real. There could be a big fall and a turn down, a turn to the downside immediately. We already know. I've been in crypto. I've seen enough of these falls. I'm prepared for it any second. It's just one of those things. So don't get too greedy. But if you look right now, holy shit, Nick. Right now, before we were leaving, of course, yeah, no problem. Flows at it again real quick if you want to see what we've been dealing with. And I'm going to give you something fun right now. This is what we do for fun. If I was involved on the technical side and I said, well, I'm excited for this move, and, well, the FOMO's real as steel. And if we keep moving up as we're 1735 in Ethereum, if we do keep this up, and this does keep happening, you may find $3. And remember, I said this. Now, this is not guaranteed. I've been wrong before, but I've also been notorious for picking these prices. I have been notorious, once again, for picking these kinds of prices for people. So Flow, now it's on Instagram. It may not even stop here. It may not even get here, right? It sounds like a big joke. But my technical standpoint here, from what's happening and all the hype that's going on, the FOMO is real. There's something to happen about this price. So taking big profits there if you do so. Currently trading $2.85. Something to think about. And when I say something to think about, it's doing exactly what you want it to do. But please be very careful. I am not a financial advisor. I am not a financial advisor. Just a gentleman who likes to wear the visor. Remember that. Worked on New York Mercantile Exchange. Loved the place. Open outcry before these stupid digital phones were in your hands and you were able to trade simple as the touch of your phone. So I miss it. I miss it very much. We talk about it every day. We talk about the crypto news. You hit the like button. You hit the bell notification. So we do go live. You get this stuff immediately. I felt like it would be important to come live tonight. I went live tonight. I did this for you. It was just a gut feeling that maybe we would get a nice price action. It's 8 o'clock Eastern time. We get a new daily candle. Well, we're not getting any price action currently right now, but it's okay. Daily candle, it's okay for me. We've had a nice, wonderful day. If you were to pay attention to what's happening right now, I have noticed we've gotten some big upticks to the right side here. I do expect really nothing but boring sideways action to happen. What may happen, though, tomorrow morning? What may happen tomorrow morning? And I'm telling you right now, we could get a fake test coming up again. I'm not sure. It's really holding true to the resistance level, which is nice. So look to come down, and I'm going to show you real quick what I think is going to happen. We've been testing this slope, 1646 Ethereum. Come down, test that slope, and then eventually we'll see what happens here. But I do think something like that may happen, and then Sunday's over, and then we see our 2,000 coming into the next week for Ethereum. And of course, as you know, what will be happening to Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin will be breaking 24,000. We'll probably have to bounce off the 21.6, somewhere around here, 21.9. I don't know. We'll see exactly which one is going to happen. But right now, the momentum, and if you see the new candle, it is red. I do expect people to take profits. I expect the FOMO out to happen. It's going to come down. It's going to come down. It's the weekend. Sunday's coming. If it doesn't and it reverses, I'll be really happy. I would love nothing but the FOMO to be real. Get this volume in here and hit the 1.12 trillion. So if we see the 1.12 trillion, then there's something to pay attention to. Then we might actually start doing this now. And it would be the first bullish weekend we had in a long time. I don't think that's going to happen. So just hang tight. It's another Sunday. It's another weekend. It doesn't really surprise me if that happened. My name's Wall Street Pete. You are part of the Wolves. You hit the like. You hit the subscribe. We come live for you. We're out of here like Vladimir. And I'm not talking about Putin. Thank you very much. You hit the like and subscribe. Appreciate your support. One day we're going to hit 100 likes on this channel. One day. And we're getting close. We're getting closer each and every single day. Thank you so much. Until tomorrow morning.